All right, welcome back, everyone. Got some more metaphor for you. And I think we just need to rest up. Luis is probably not dead, but we'll pretend for a little while like he is. Oh yeah, and we think Borden killed the actual, or tried to kill the kid. All right, let's go to bed. Call it a night.
Good night.
Good night, Gallica.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
He's got that spear.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Take it away.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement.
Uh-oh.
Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed.
We gotta take that away from him.
Endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends
Like, we gotta
this
step
while
up.
he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
I don't know.
Isn't it too dangerous?
Yeah.
Better we risk
Slow
danger
down,
than
Stroll, a
inaction.
little bit.
If we miss this chance, we may never get another.
What is this?
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
Let's do it.
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous!
Do we have proof or not?
Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, The flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
He's just like acting like a villain now.
What's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that...
You, identify yourself.
Is that our boy? Are these all Luis? Got a bunch of Luis clones?
Who are you? We're at a festival. Should we not be festive?
It's him.
I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis. Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
That spear fake or something?
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit.
Oh, it is, yep.
Just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Luis.
God, we got a lot of stuff happening in the story now.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible.
Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Lord Luis is alive.
Yeah, he was dead for like
What's going
10
on?
minutes.
Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
Yeah, how are you alive?
You're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
Oh, Zorba.
Zorba?
He's back. What the hell was that? I'm glad Zorba's
Back in
back.
the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
And he's got a new eye.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this.
So is Luis like an undead
So
person
I
now?
devised a plan.
Like he brought him
I
back
would
to life?
proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration.
The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why'd you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
No, he's a good villain. That's what he
Indulge me a
is.
question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
So is he actually after him? Take him out?
Please, spare us! No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Am I gonna take the hit or what? Uh-oh.
Out of the way!
Oh, wow.
What?
They actually blocked that?
Why?
Gotta help those in need.
Run! Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that!
This is just wrong!
It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two have faltered.
Yep, I knew it. This is how Fidelio dies. Oh, wow.
Fidelio!
Now Basilio's gonna get a little power up. Archetype.
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
His voice is nowhere near in sync with his words.
Tell.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand.
look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del?
Del!
Bye-bye, Del. You will be missed. Oh, wow.
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Godot knows that we didn't
Shut up! What about
kill Forden,
You saw
right?
what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Yeah, come join the team. We need you.
Shut!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they
No,
told
they
us
buried him.
something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Telling you you couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
Who was it?
That means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts.
Basilio, come back.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Tell?
Now he's seeing visions?
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio.
Are they gonna do some singing?
You fight, but why?
Oh, here we go.
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line.
This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light.
What's his class gonna be?
Awaken.
What's it gonna be?
See you around, Dell.
Ooh. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Liking the way that
You're
looks.
finally awake. You were passed out. Don't scare me like that. Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot. From before.
They want to pay their respects.
Let him do
for
it.
Fidelio.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
The badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor has become your ally.
By God, what in the world is that
Oh,
last?
oh yeah, these guys.
It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes.
Forgot about these guys.
That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose
Oh, Prince
a
of Montario?
successor.
but they need not share Forden's strength.
Cadeau and Rella are
I
here?
have brought her here.
Oh.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
She sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
So they are cheaters.
I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
How did you hear that already, Basilio?
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No! This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
You gotta figure out who cast the curse.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince?
Ooh,
It's absurd.
I like that,
You
actually.
realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
I like
I don't
it.
think it's a bad idea, though.
Do you not get how dangerous this is?
Adzel was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of elden blood.
Oh, wow.
I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
Bet you me and the prince are actually like
In
brothers.
other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
What say you?
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
So we're gonna get this thing flying or what?
Can we talk?
What am I doing? Prepare and return to the Gauntlet Runner.
Indeed.
In truth,
Before Basilia awakened his power. Oh, that's Dell for sure. Interesting. All right, where are we going? Upstairs? Downstairs? Who's up here? Oh, we left. Where are we now?
All right then.
Oh, wow. What a cool... I forgot about that big thing. Wait, where am I going? Prepare and rest in the gauntlet. Why am I here?
All right then.
So I'm not supposed to be here? Or are they just giving me an opportunity to go buy shit?
I'm tired.
All right then. Go.
I think it's just giving me an opportunity to go buy stuff.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
This cold's giving me brain freeze. Whatever should I do?
Hey!
Get yourself a good day.
Captain Bracelet, strength +9. Megla Corsair. 15. Oh yeah, do we have what's Basilio, an axe? Oh, we got a bunch of better weapons. Hunter's hatchet, just 1 plus 40. All right, we'll get that for you.
Ah, I get it.
For your buddy, old pal Basilio.
Ah.
We can buy this.
Oh, nice.
Who's got that? Oh, I do. All right. Give him the hiking boots.
Oh, nice.
All right, let's go back to the gauntlet runner.
Let's go.
Oh. Got it. Sure.
Now me and Basilio are gonna read the book. Yep. Always.
Yeah. You.
That's...
Hmm? Hey, mate.
So...
Right.
Huh. Then... Whatever.
It's a good dream to have.
Leave it to me.
So we're not gonna read a book? Stowage? That's supposed to say storage?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Am I gonna dye my hair white to look like the prince? Apparently not.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Think it's both. But hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind. I couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Signet.
I mean, is she gonna turn into a villain now?
The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctis.
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne.
Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Even from here,
There's
I
not
can
that many
feel her
people
aura
here.
of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
Oh, wow.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was.
Oh,
I
chill out.
refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Guido, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way
He was.
of
Why
real
was he
accomplishments.
in third place for the longest time then?
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's
Fuck yeah.
gauntlet runner?
And he's got that dang spear still.
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's
He has
magic?
the spear.
Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guillerburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate
I mean,
he
isn't this
pleases,
best for
couldn't
us?
he?
Because then we can kill him without the lance.
He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Love these cutscenes.
Be this thy course? Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance.
Hey, that's me.
Very well.
So am I like
and
third place
hereafter,
now?
My magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
This is good.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than
We'll take it back then.
Children
You
lost
should
in
still keep
Sanctus and
it.
Shadow.
It's a good weapon.
The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
Am I gonna say I'm the prince now?
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood, coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother
Couldn't
was
the
an
king in the
elder
sky
woman.
just be like, no, that's not my kid?
The prince was an elder.
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness?
God, Luis is a good villain.
Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet
He's
the
just
one
here
left
for the
standing.
love of the game. He wants to compete. Oh, okay. Yeah, give me the Dracadios. Oh, the knight gets it. Okay. Third place.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Sanctifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here.
Yeah, let him fight.
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more.
That looks like
stand
the curse
down.
on the prince. What was that? Yeah.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God,
She is a villain.
I know the burdens you bear.
She put the curse on the
I see
prince.
the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
Wow. Unless she's being like controlled by those four guys to this extent.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
Yep.
I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
I guess not.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
Interesting.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't
Divine
that
relic or what?
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Good thing our gauntlet runner's here. Oh, what's that other one?
They're calling in the cavalry. We've got incoming runners, plural. We need to get
All right, let's go.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
Let's do it.
Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
We gotta go for it then.
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Eurus! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
Do it, Neros.
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Look at those wings.
Let's fly!
Possible. It can fly.
Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This might take some getting used to.
So where are we going now?
Take that world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my Sky Runner!
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear?
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Is he running out of time?
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is...
Ooh, yeah,
the
let's go
Mage
there.
Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is.
We do.
Yeah?
Let's go.
You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives.
Yeah, we gotta kill her.
This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
I am, yeah, for sure.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain.
So is she being controlled?
Please pay me no mind.
That'd make the most sense. When I'm ready to fight, okay. We gotta give Hulkenberg the Dragadios. Almighty Affinity, nice. Okay. What is he? Level 5 Berserker? Put in Baz. Yeah. This good?
Tell me, Toll.
Yeah, she must be controlled.
I see.
Hmm. Okay, we're gonna get more Igniter lore probably too.
No way.
Alright. I guess we can just go. Alright, where's the Mage Academy at? Oh, way up there.
These are the Royal Academy of Ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
We had all these things, though.
Let us hurry.
One day?
Just here.
Ha! Tally ho then.
Let's be off.
We're only a day away, so...
I say, already seem preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful.
Yeah, you're cold.
For some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted
To hide
hill
stuff.
of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I
Oh,
have heard
another
rumors that
dragon.
there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the Lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill
She did.
at their command?
She wouldn't. We'd better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home.
I don't want to deal with bad weather, though.
So that's the former
And
Mage
there she
Academy.
is.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough?
I mean, it could be
Can you deny
someone
it,
else.
Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake.
Ooh.
It'd be you, Lady Juna.
She's just trying to protect her little sister?
For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me from what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I'm gonna help everyone, saving them
I intend to
all.
look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king.
Are we actually fighting?
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic. Once wielded in war, and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command. Just like the lance of your islands.
Are all
Dragons
divine
are
relics from
manifested
dragons or
avatars of
something?
mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Oh, another dragon, okay. I wonder if he's weak to fire.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world. If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone!
I ask for your aid!
Weak, perfect.
Let's stay calm. Let's work together.
Tis yours.
No holding back.
Ooh, okay.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening.
Rue got slam strike.
You claim such power.
Medium strike damage to one enemy. Greatly increases caster. Wait, once per battle?
Gotta stay. Here I go. Wait a sec. Let's split
Cool.
the beds.
Let's just try this one.
Never mind.
Ooh, she's got some new stuff. Flying guard thrust. Extreme physical pierce damage to one enemy. Lowers their defense for 3 turns. Let's do that.
Let's get him. And thus I end it.
This is the power.
Here I go. It is your turn.
Let's go. Fire.
Am I? Who's weak to that?
Frozen.
Allow me.
Elemental attacks? What is this crap?
It comes to this.
Everyone's frozen? What is this crap?
Too much like this.
Not this one. All right.
Gosh, I don't even have like a healer right now.
Come here. Get wrecked.
Hulkenberg's frozen. She can't strike at
Oh.
full power.
That was not the thing I wanted to pick.
Basilia's
I'm
frozen
cold.
over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Can we, you can't switch when they are afflicted with frostbite. Do I have a thing to get rid of? For all allies?
I shall use
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Ah, it's only for one
Royal
ally.
Soul.
Fuck.
Better be sure. This'll do.
That was helpful.
I'm obliged.
I owe you one.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely.
All right. Ah!
my strength.
It comes to this.
What is this crap?
What was that?
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment. No, a bunch
Who has the
of
thing to
them.
remove all debuffs?
Not now. Let justice
Cool.
prevail.
Hulkenberg, pull yourself together.
I shall do. Let us combine our powers. I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
That did nothing. That didn't do a thing.
Underestimate a dragon at your
What
peril.
is Quartz Wall? I feel like I can't even like fight you anymore.
It comes to this.
Okay, gotta heal up.
Defeated.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
I'm all prepared. Maybe there's a better choice.
They're
How
totally
do I
fireproof.
like?
We better use something else.
So I'm just totally fucked, pretty much.
Take it.
I'm grateful.
Just need it.
Thanks.
Basilio's
So
been hit
Nick,
with some kind of
show them
status ailment.
strength.
No, a bunch of them.
You got this.
Leave it to me.
I stand ready.
Yeah, I can't even hit him with. God, I like need to keep him in here almost.
Let us switch.
My turn.
You've got a
Be
bunch of
neither
ailments slowing
timid,
you down,
hidden
Captain.
Oh, power of kings!
It's okay. Magic Seeker! No, let's work together. We're looking good here.
Hulkenberg! You've got several ailments slowing you down.
I'll cut you down!
It comes to this.
The bitter cold!
It comes to this.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
With blade in hand.
Strike at full power.
Pierce through them.
Heismay's
So
frozen.
cold.
Careful. His attacks won't hit as hard as usual. Stroll's
The
frozen.
freedom of a wanderer.
His attacks will do
We'll
much
do
less
this together.
damage.
No, by this power. I'm all prepared. Maybe there's a better. Lend me your strength. Not this. Magic Seeker!
God, I'm just like totally unprepared for this fight.
Frozen after death.
Nice.
Out of my way!
Fie. I'm for all that we strive for.
Blindsided!
Audacity.
He's about to collapse.
Bitter cold!
Someone heal him fast.
Oh my God, why?
Tis best you...
That stupid wall is still
Heismay's
up.
in real danger. He needs healing now.
This'll do.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Quite a boon.
Hulkenberg's
Frozen after
She can't
death.
strike at full power.
Let's try this.
That helped.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Stroll's frozen.
Fie.
His
Paladin!
attacks will do much
As
less
the point
damage.
of a sword!
Heismay's
So...
frozen.
Sniper!
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
It comes to this.
Heismay's about to collapse. Someone heal him fast.
It comes to this.
Heismay's in real danger. He needs healing now.
I literally like can't even fucking attack. Why is everyone fucking frozen? Ah.
No, let's go. We can do this.
Quite a boon.
Heismay's frozen.
I shall vanquish
Careful.
evil.
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
The power of fun! This is doing nothing!
It didn't affect them.
Oh, power of heroes!
I don't understand what quartz wall is. Like, how do I get rid of that? This is just a stupid fight.
It comes to this.
I don't even want to like do this fight.
We've got no choice. Let's
I
fight
must
back, everyone.
concentrate.
It is your turn!
Yeah! You
The
hit
freedom.
their
Let's work
weakness.
together.
Show them our might!
You hit their weakness.
Like, I need to utilize this.
Captain.
Let's go.
Allies, together! No, come! I'll run you through!
Even I can do this. Come forth now.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's set it up!
How did you miss that?
I missed! Don't get sloppy, Captain!
Allow me!
And everyone gets instantly frozen.
You. Take this! Now you've done it!
Cuba's frozen! Her attacks won't do much like this!
Alright! Ah!
Basilio's frozen over!
Paladin!
Can't hit
As the
hard
point
as
of a
you
sword!
I'm cold. Summoner.
It is your turn!
Hulkenberg's
It's okay.
frozen!
We can
She
do
can't
this.
strike at full power!
Like, is there just one attack that
Thank you.
gets rid of?
I owe you one.
Tactic. It comes
Oh,
to
and you have something for all debuff attacks? That's cool.
you. Take this!
Basilio's down!
I don't like this
Someone get
at
out
all.
fighting!
There!
I'll pay you back
Hulkenberg's
double.
I'm
frozen!
cold.
She can't strike at full power!
Here I go!
Come forth now.
Cuba's frozen!
I will fight with pride.
Her attacks won't do much like this!
We're looking good here.
You've got
Are
a
you
bunch of
strong
enemies
enough
to
to
protect
protect
now,
me?
Captain!
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
It comes to this.
This is so stupid.
Cuba's down! Someone
My
help her!
fate.
It comes to this.
Cuba's down! We gotta help her!
Like, I like just straight up don't know if I can win this.
To safer ground!
Captain's on his last... We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
This may be
There was the
excessive.
fire! Let's heat this place up!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Yeah! You
It's
fight
okay.
their weakness!
Come forth, royal soul. Oh, I'm all prepared.
Let's reckon!
Sogne, show them
Right,
strength.
let's make this fun!
Something.
All right, get wrecked!
Observe the enemy. I shall disengage.
Even my strength.
Here I go! It is your turn!
Ow!
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Now everyone's fucking frozen. I don't understand this.
Frozen?
Why does everyone get frozen?
Basilio's frozen over! He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Let's try this.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
That helped. June is
It's
frozen
cold
over.
as hell. Oh,
Her
awesome
attacks are gonna be
souls,
weaker
do
now.
your thing! You're out of here!
Cuba's frozen.
Watch
Her
me.
attacks won't do much like this.
I'm cold. Saving is important. Take my fullest power.
Heed me!
Frozen?
Take this!
What was that?
How long does that fucking quartz wall last? Oh, I think I have to attack to get rid of it. Is that the way it works?
By this power. Maybe not. Let's work together. No.
Oh, nice
this won't
miss.
work. I got careless.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
It's cold as hell.
Hey,
You bastard!
focus up, Basilio.
It comes to this.
Basilio's looking pretty rough.
Frozen.
Don't push
It
yourself
comes
too
to
hard,
this.
okay? Basilio's about to collapse. Get him healed up. Faker! Basilio's
You claim
frozen
such
over.
power. I can do
Then
that.
I will
Usually
test
does.
it.
It is your turn!
Basilio's
Let's
been
stay
hit
calm.
with some kind of status ailment. No, a bunch of them.
I won't hold back. Burn! It didn't work.
It didn't affect them.
My strength! Allow me!
God, I hate this so much.
People knocked out here.
Everyone,
You gotta get back
it
on
comes
track.
to this.
This will get ugly.
What a stupid boss fight. You just like put me in a stupid position where I literally can't like beat this.
Fight back,
Strong
And
enough
this
to
fight is
protect the
fucking
weak.
stupid.
Here I go! Come forth now!
Yeah, you
It's
played
okay.
their weakness.
We can do this. By this power. Fire!
You hit their weakness.
Sogne,
That's your
show
opening,
them
Captain.
strength! Berserker! Together then! Observe the enemy.
Hmm.
Switch with me!
Ready.
This is the power said to be. Let us combine our powers. Now is Summoner.
Heed me!
The freedom. Burn!
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
thing.
Why do 3 people always
Frozen.
get that every
Allow me.
time?
My strength.
It comes to this.
Cuba's frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
I'll use it.
That helped us out.
That was helpful.
I knew you'd help.
Cuba, we
Sogne,
gotta do something about
show
all
them
those ailments.
strength.
Watch yourself.
If we all work together, I shall rethink this. Summoner. Perhaps this will be too strong. Let us combine our powers.
It is your turn!
I will fight with pride. I'm all prepared.
Let's do this!
Oh, annoying.
It comes to this!
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment. No, a bunch of them.
So what do we need for debuffs? Do I just not have anything for like debuffs? Would have been nice if the game maybe gave you a heads up of like, hey, you should buy like 1,000,000 of these.
My thanks.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Hidden off.
Didn't I have mania bullets or something?
No, witness our secret technique. Fall.
Even my strength will be needed. Take my fullest power.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Summoner, come forth now.
Let's stay calm. Let's work together. None. Let's go. Fire!
Nothing. Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril. It comes to this.
Right, let's make this fun.
On your guard. Reel and run, but my shots will fly. Now we strike. I'm sniper. There's witness our secret technique.
I leave it to you.
Formidable indeed.
So annoying.
It comes to this.
Frozen?
Basilio's frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually
We
does.
have provisions.
Thanks.
I owe you one.
Much thanks.
It's okay. We can do this.
Looks like you can't brute force through this one.
Let's set it up.
Who's next? Basilio?
Maybe there's a better choice. Magic Seeker! We're not out of this yet.
Thanks. Here I go. Gotta stay calm. Berserker! Get my bad. They're still breathing.
Sogne, show them strength.
Oh, power of kings. Sniper. Mustn't settle. I leave it to you.
You claim such power, then I will test it.
It is your turn!
This won't work.
We can get him to use quartz wall every time.
Allow me.
Take this!
So I can't really do anything with the...
Someone help her?
Because I can't do that. We'll heal everyone up this time.
Not this. Let's try this.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Quite a boon.
Basilio's
cold
frozen
as hell.
over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Yara withstood that.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Witness our strength.
Together then.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
What was that?
Why is Basilio weak to that?
Take this!
You.
This is so stupid.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Like, what just happened there? Why does he suddenly, like, we're just gonna completely fuck you right now?
got knocked out! Someone help him back up!
Please.
I'll pay you back
Yuba's
for the
hurt
freedom
bad.
of a wanderer.
Can we get her some healing?
This should work.
That was helpful.
I owe you one.
My thanks.
Heisman's
You
frozen.
claim such power.
Careful. His
Then I
attacks
will
won't hit as
test
hard
it.
as usual.
Is he even buffed right now? How do we know if he's buffed?
Not this one.
Looks like
I don't
we
think
can't
he's buffed at
brute
all
force through
right
this
now.
one.
Here I go. Nah.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Come here! Ah! My bad. They're still breathing.
Take this!
God.
What is this?
Take this!
Yeah, it's just so garbage.
That's a lot of ailments. Be careful out there, okay?
Yeah, I need more of those things to...
No.
It hit him.
Idana!
I'm counting on you.
Commendable bearing.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. I ask for your aid. Now I pray you're ready.
Of course it missed.
Come forth now. I missed.
Yuba, come on, focus.
It comes to this.
Yuba's down.
Hit a
Someone
cold.
help her.
It comes to this.
Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Here.
I rejoin the
Captain,
fray.
cold as
Like, I literally like don't know what to do.
Get him healed up.
Berserker!
Here you go.
Heisman's
So
frozen.
cold.
Careful. His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
Allow me to use
I knew
this.
you'd help.
I'm grateful.
That helped us out.
God, stop hitting her.
It comes to this.
Oh, it's really hurting.
Hit a cold.
Someone help her.
Take this.
It's so bullshit.
Someone help
To
her.
die.
I'm sorry. Down. Someone help him back up. I'm not like
Oh,
this.
did I get him?
Someone help.
Oh, God.
Get wrecked. There truly is a
That was
gulf
such a
between
stupid
us.
boss fight.
You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack
I
in
swear to God, if I have to keep this fight up.
Someday.
What? Are you fucking kidding me, gang?
A dragon? Why
So
go that far?
cold. This should work.
Still fight.
down! We gotta help her!
We'll do this together! Not
There
now.
went to fire! Let's
Magic
heat this
Seeker!
place up!
Let's set it up! Maybe Magic Seeker! Burn!
You hit their weakness!
It's cold as hell.
That's your opening, Captain!
This one.
I rejoin the
I can't switch because they're frozen.
He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
I'll use this.
That helped.
That was helpful.
Thanks.
Heisman's
Everyone
frozen.
is counting similar.
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
Heed me!
Yeah!
What's the thing to remove his buffs? Stop hitting her! I hate this fucking boss fight.
My strength! Yupa's frozen. Her attacks won't do
Follow
much
my
like
lead.
this.
Never mind.
Here I go!
Heisman's
So,
frozen.
I'll use what I must.
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
This is so stupid.
Oh, power of
You
kings!
missed?
I'm cool. Take my fullest power.
Yeah! Yupa
Let's
hit
stay
their
calm.
weakness.
By this power.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
This is the stupidest boss fight I think I've ever done, like in the history of boss fights.
Someone help us get back in the fight! Come on, not like this! Someone help, please!
I'll use this one.
I shall repay
Yupa's
this
down.
favor
We gotta help
tenfold.
her.
I was saving this.
I rejoin the fray.
Up and down! Someone help him back up!
Trivial.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
Here I go.
Still in a
Come
fight here!
forth now.
Yeah!
It's
Yupa hit their
cold as hell.
weakness!
You better be ready. Gotta stay. I'll hang back.
You think yourself equal to... I'll use what I must. Pierce!
Cecilia's frozen over! He can't hit
It is
as hard as
your
he usually
turn.
does.
It's cold as hell. This one.
Still fight.
My strength.
He's about to
Such
collapse!
bitter cold.
Someone heal him fast! You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Allow me to use
I knew
this.
you'd help.
I am grateful.
I owe you one.
Heisman's
I shall do
frozen.
my. If we all work together,
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
come forth now.
Yeah!
I
Yupa
will
hit
fight
their
with. Let's
weakness.
work together. Not this. Let's go. Fire!
You hit their weakness!
I won't die
That's
easily.
your
Who's
opening,
fucking
Captain.
God?
Take my power.
Heisman,
So
that's a lot of
cold.
ailments. Be careful out there, okay?
I was saving this.
That helped.
That was helpful.
That helped us out.
Blindsided.
Feel so heavy.
God, what a bullshit. You should not be able to spam that crap.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Everyone's frozen, everyone's fucking dead.
Someone get him up and fighting.
Items can only do so much. I shall use
Like,
this.
it's not even, there's like no point in even like attacking at this
We can
point.
do this. Vitus power. You better be sure. This should work.
I am grateful.
I owe you one.
Quite a boon.
Okay.
Follow my lead. This attack won't hit as hard as usual.
Frozen.
Yufa's frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
Now accept your fate.
You missed?
I'm
Work on your
cold.
aim.
This is the stupidest
The
thing
situation is
ever.
changing. Summoner.
Heed me. That one looked like
Let's
it
stay
hurt.
calm.
Magic
Seeker.
Yufa. Kai's
It's cold.
Careful. This attack won't hit as hard
So
as usual.
face me. Damn.
Oh, it's really hurting.
Bitter cold.
Someone help her.
I'm sorry.
Someone help him back up. Hey. Hey. Wake up. We're still in a fight here.
Please.
Yeah.
It's
Yufa hit
cold
their
as hell.
weakness.
Here you go.
Right in their weak
Can I just spam the fuck out of this? Do I have anything that does more than 200 damage?
It's cold as hell.
Need everyone.
No, not items.
I'll use this one.
That was helpful.
Much thanks.
Bastilio's
So
frozen over.
cold.
He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
I was saving this.
Good, he missed.
Still fight. I know what
He's
it
hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
It's fine. We're gonna beat him right here.
Captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
We have provisions.
Yufa hit their weakness.
Here.
You hit their weakness.
Who should I beat down
That's your
first? Here
opening,
you go.
Captain. Right in their weak side.
So
Beat him
cold.
down, Basilia.
Beat shit.
Kai's made
I'm
frozen.
cold. I shall use this.
This better be the end of the boss fight.
I am bested. I see now.
God, I hated that more than
True
anything.
strength of your will.
That was the worst boss fight I've ever done.
Not bad, eh?
Jesus Christ.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Tremble before me.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must.
Cut her head off.
Forgive me.
I'm sick of this girl.
Have you any last objections?
Never again.
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect.
Juna,
Do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day...
Yeah, see what really happened.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all...
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
Well, there you go.
I'll do it.
She was blackmailed.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't.
She gonna die now or
I
what?
have no more regrets. Sister! Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth. I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Alterberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Alterberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
Why can't the Mustari hear it?
I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your mind.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Sanctist
Who's this Sanctism head?
She knows not what
Who's
she
this
speaks.
guy?
Close your mind to her. Damn you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not,
Kiddo?
I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
Ooh, another cutscene. I've been playing like 2 hours and I've had one fight in this game?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
What's happening?
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
She's not even dead though, right? Is the curse broken now or what?
Huh?
Is it going away? It is.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see.
Dead.
Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life. She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart, in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you all right?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have.
All right.
Right to the end. Let's do this.
Quest clear. Oh, we got that. Save him from the death curse. Number 2? Number 2. It's the evening.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way.
It's kind of looking that way, buddy.
Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice.
Ooh, what does Luis got for us?
A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read,
it means that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus,
Is that going to be the end of the game or what?
From candidate Luis.
I knew it!
It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say.
If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
Oh yeah, that guy's plan just completely got foiled.
All reason. What has Rella done? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be
So they're gonna
eliminated,
align with
whether
Luis
by Luis
then?
or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood.
Is anybody
now,
with the
tempting as it might
prince
be,
at this point?
Best not to drop everything and make a dash.
He just wake
for
up by
his
himself?
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batley. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magic.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded, and we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named.
All right.
Let us use the time wisely and prepare all
Almost
we can.
done. Back at the Altaberry Inn.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
Okay. We're finally done. Got the episode done.
Let's rest.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're still out there. And catch you in the next episode.